Designing and conducting performance improvement interventions. Performance refers to the way people do their jobs and the results of their work. Organizations seeking to solve a performance problem frequently implement a specific intervention, such as training, without fully understanding the nature of the problem or determining whether or not the chosen intervention is likely to succeed. There are a number of methods for improving the performance of organizations, teams, and individuals. Performance improvement uses a systematic methodology to find the root causes of a performance problem and then implement an intervention that applies to that specific performance deficit. When a performance factor is missing and a gap in performance has occurred, a solution or intervention usually becomes clear. How do we get there? Define desired performance, identify performance gap, find root causes, select and develop interventions, implement those interventions. Let's review what we discussed in our performance management session. We defined our desired performance and established what metrics we wanted to track when we defined our organization's vision, mission, and strategy and created our organizational scorecard, which established the basis for our KPIs. We are measuring the organizational outcomes and monitoring the metrics we think are important. We're communicating our performance using our scorecard, our dashboards, measuring KPIs and metrics across the organization. But over time, we start to see a decline in some area that we are measuring. What do? We must determine why the performance gap exists and identify root cause of it. Two methods that we use is the 5 Whys and IRAC. The point of the 5 Whys is to drill down to the cause by continuing to ask questions instead of running around curing symptoms. When you get to the root cause and eliminate the source, you prevent the problem from popping up again in the future. The technique is called the 5 Whys because experience shows that by asking at least 5 Whys, you will get to the core problem or close to it. IRAC method stands for Issue, Rule, Application, and Conclusion. Issue. Look for anything in the facts that could raise a question. Rule. They are statements that cannot be ignored without punishment. Application. Simply state the issue, state the facts, and rules that give rise to the issue, and document those facts do or do not meet the requirements laid down by the rules. Conclusion. A statement that tells the result of the issue, rule, and application. We recommend the 5 Whys method for simplicity and ease of use. It is easily understood by associates and teams with little to no training necessary. So what can be done to close the performance gap? Once root cause have been identified, it is important to prioritize them. Focusing on the most important issues will allow us to make incremental changes and measure progress more effectively. It will also help to solidify the need for any additional performance improvement interventions. There are multiple methodologies that can be used to develop performance intervention. We will review 2 that are commonly used within our organization. PDCA, Plan, Do, Check, Act. The objective of PDCA is to plan to do something, do it, verify or check it for meeting requirements, and correct the process to maintain the acceptable output performance. There are new quality tools that are used when following this process that are valuable to defining the right outcomes. 6 Sigma DMAIC. This methodology is used to improve already existing processes and has been proven to be successful in every industry and many organizations worldwide. There are key tools used in each phase: define, measure, analyze, improve, control. In our final step, we are implementing and controlling our intervention depending on the intervention methodology we have chosen to follow. Once an intervention has been implemented, we measure, analyze, and adjust our intervention as necessary. Our goal is incremental change and continuous improvement by constantly monitoring and evaluating performance. In all things, we must always be cognizant of the organizational context, our mission, goals, strategies, culture, and customer perspectives. In this way, we are building our organizational performance foundation, one piece at a time. For more information, please see the references listed below.